Hello and welcome. I wanted to speak today about a sensitivity. Um, so it's called a few different names: a highly sensitive person, psychic empath or empathic, clairsentient. Obviously, if you're a reflector, you may be experiencing some of these things as well. There's a lot of layers to this. I'm going to call it high sensitivity, energetic high sensitivity, and there's kind of layers within it when it activates that I'm finding out through experience, which is how Spirit loves to deliver everything to me, because everything else is a story if you haven't experienced it yourself. That's sort of the way I view it. So this video is just for anyone who is experiencing similar things or may know somebody that's experiencing similar things, because it is a very sensitive experience. So personally, as I can only speak from my personal experience, what I have discovered lately is the ability to actually be aware to the point of feeling, sensing, hearing. So feel, sense, hearing. And I don't have much sight. My sight is more, when I say I see things, it's like the knowing and the feeling and the sensing all together creates like a image. But it's not even an image. It's like just a, I think you know what I mean. So basically the levels that you go through, depending on what gifts are being uncovered by you, is you may first become really, really sensitive, or you may or have always been really sensitive to other people. So I'd like to just focus on the people who have been quite toxic or avoidant in their life. So people with past addictions, substance abuse, addictions is a massive red flag in being a highly sensitive person, as far as I'm concerned, because we often form our addictions because we can't handle what's going on within us or around us. And so I believe on the path, it's a way that we can escape what's actually occurring within or around us. And what we do is we develop these skills of ways to escape. It can even be food, starting from a younger age, or you could also even pick that up from your parents or the people around you. But it's how the body can basically seek pleasure and avoid pain. That's basically the whole thing, in my opinion. So when we're talking about highly sensitive people, empathetic or clairsentient, it's really important to remember that there's levels. So I used to believe that I knew what being empathetic was, but what I'm experiencing now is an exorbitant amount of sensitivity to literally everything. So, for instance, going to a shopping center, you can become extremely overwhelmed and overloaded by everybody else's energy. And I remember people saying this to me, but I had no idea the level that it can intensify to, because in my experience, I got claircognizance and was clairsentient, but not to this ability, not to this level that has arise now. And it was a few months ago that I was told by Spirit that I was being led into being a medical intuitive. And I hadn't really paid it much more thought until being able to get in a space where I can clear my field a bit of other people and begin to hear again myself and my guidance really clearly. And it reminded me that that's actually what's occurring. And part of that is being able to feel, know, and sense what's actually occurring within somebody else's body. So for anybody that is experiencing this highly sensitive, empathetic nature, clairsentient, whatever you want to call it, there is a lot behind it that is very, very beneficial to in the ability to assist others. But of course, there's a lot of talk at the moment about people, about we're here to save the world. If you've woken up and if you're experiencing your awakening or your gifts are opening up, then it's very much external. It's very much you're here to do this and that for other people. Where yes, this is true for a lot of people, it first must be you clearing and getting to know who you are and your role in that evolutionary process. So this is actually what's occurring with me. I was seeing clients quite often holding circles for my shamanic healing, and Spirit sort of said, okay, press the pause button. And it was very confusing as to why, but it's because you're just up to another layer of learning. Well, that's what in my experience is happening. So if you're also going through that as well, if you're a healer or you've already been in that role and then it's just leveling up, you're not alone. So basically there is a few things. So I picked up this essential oil today, vetiver. It's going to be backwards, but that's it. So it's called vetiver, and it's known to actually help children with ADHD, which means there is a lot of, especially my generation and younger, are all getting, well, not all, but a lot of them are getting diagnosed with these conditions, because that's that neurodivergent, which is us basically, I believe, is we're experiencing such an extreme change in the evolutionary process that we don't think, act, and feel the way that the people did in the previous generation. And as you can see, if you're aware, it's actually becoming more and more apparent as the generations go. And because I believe that we're all born as highly sensitive beings, and if we're born into a situation where we aren't able to express our sensitivity and it be cherished and nurtured, then of course we develop tools and we can even pull in things from other lives, other realms, cast spells, all sorts of things, because we are that powerful, that can stop and turn off these things. So the healing journey is a big one, and that's why I also feel that we are, the more clear you get in healing, the more these gifts turn on. Because it's not even them turning on, it's you allowing yourself to be a clear enough channel for you to feel them again, because I believe that everybody did when they were born. So yeah, vetiver crystals can also offer protection from other people's energies. Things like obsidian for negative energy, selenite for transmuting dark into light. There's so many, but what I really, really suggest is energy protection. So in visualizing that bubble around you, feeling, I do a gold metallic bubble, and the metallic, really visualize that metallic around you, because that is like reflective. So when people's energies are coming at you, it's reflecting back to them so that they can hopefully become aware of what they're actually doing energetically, because it's a big role to have to tell people, and a lot of people don't like it. So hopefully this reflective bubble can do it for you. So I can take you through the process now, if you like, of what I actually do. So whenever you're ready, just close your eyes down and just allow your body to be grounded deep, deep, deep into the earth. Through that grounding cord coming out the bottom of your heart, that red grounding cord going right through into the core of Mother Gaia, connecting in. And then you start to feel her receiving that and sending you love. We're also going to connect up now from the heart chakra, this crystalline cord coming up, 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 out through the crown, through the soul star, through the galaxies, right up into the heart of Source. And connecting in there, and also then allowing yourself to feel that connection. So now you are perfectly connected to above and below, being that sacred channel that we are here on this earth. Now we call in the guides who love us unconditionally, and it's very important that we use the word unconditionally. We only allow unconditional love and above in this space. Calling in all of our guides, all masters, archangels, ancestors that are here with unconditional love and above to guide us on our journey. And you may feel the energy changing now, sensing they're coming around you and entering your space. Now we ask for their assistance in creating this bubble of protection today. We ask that a golden bubble, metallic bubble, be placed around us, around our energy field. And if you have children, you can also encompass them in this beautiful bubble. I want you to really get a sense of that metallic through your intention. Really allowing yourself to visualize or intend that that metallic bubble is around you. And just allowing now the violet flame, just starting at the feet within the bubble, and just allowing it to really spread all around you, out through your field, up and out, until this violet flame is completely encompassing and filling this entire bubble. So we're just intending that this violet flame burn away any and all negative energies, anything lower than unconditional love, may be transmuted, sent back to source or to its original source for learning, or divinely dissolved into the light. Okay, so really getting a sense of that bubble now is clear of any and all negative energies. And we're going to bring in this golden, misty Lemurian light. And if you have your own type of light you like to bring in, feel free. You might a pink one. And Lemurian's often like a white mist, but I like to add a bit of gold, a bit of pink, because the colors obviously have their own vibration. And just really allowing that to fill that bubble, that space. And all negative attachments, implants, cords, any vows, contracts, or agreements that need to be burnt up in the fire, in the violet flame, do so now. We only allow unconditional love and above in this space, in this sacred bubble that is our field. And just breathing into that, I solidify this field around me. I am divinely protected. I do not allow any energy under unconditional love to penetrate this field. I ask that my guidance be clear. I ask that my heart be pure. I am safe. I am protected. I am sovereign. I am free. And just giving great, great gratitude to those beautiful, beautiful guides who came, who are always there, who we always need to remember to call on, and thanking them for their assistance, knowing that that bubble is solidified for the day, and that anything they need to tell us or we need to know will be delivered in the clearest possible way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, so that's just one example of a type of protection that you can do, and it only took a few minutes. So, I mean, you would be able to feel the difference within your field right now, and even I can feel how grounded and calm I feel now. So I highly recommend, if you're struggling with energies or you're becoming highly sensitive or you've always been highly sensitive, that you I'll set a timestamp that you skip to that, and you can use that morning and night or share it with anybody who needs it. So always reach out if you're at a similar part of your journey. We are all walking each other home, as Ramdas says. So I'm always here to reach out to, and yeah, good luck with everything. Thank you, soul brother or sister. Bye.